Yeah, boy. Hi Sneakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back again today with another key reaction for you guys, and this is of course part 2 of my Gasoline album first listen. If you've missed part 1 and you're watching this like on the day it dropped, it's literally the last thing I posted if you want to go find it on my channel, or if you're watching this in the future you can go and find it in my shiny playlist on my channel. So this is part 2, and part 2 will consist of the 3 tracks, Guilty Pleasure, G.O.A.T, G.O.A.T, and I Can't Sleep. I'm super excited. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I will not be reading lyrics whilst listening to these songs. This is my first time hearing the songs, so I want to concentrate on the music production and their vocals, which is my priority. The lyrics distract me from that, so I'll read them later in my own time. There are plenty of reactors out there who will do lyric readings. I'm just trying to vibe. If you want to vibe with me, then cool. Okay, let's go. So we're continuing the album first listen with the track Guilty Pleasure. Let's go.
My guilty.
Ooh, T. Ooh, love this. All these little bursts of. My guilty. Ooh, baby you. Ooh, this is giving me. Ooh, ooh, these riffs and runs it's giving us. This is definitely 80s inspired influence. The decade, not the group. Tell me what you harmonies again in the back. Ooh, there's female vocals. The callback ad-libs. Ooh, delay drop. Love that. Ooh, I'm loving those breaks. This focus is like very beautiful. Here comes the break, boys. Love that.
모든 게 비록 내게 해롭다 해도 돌이킬 수 없다면 난 더 빠져들고 싶어. 저면 나를 망친다 해도 상관없어.
Vocals. That was such an excellent bridge.
너는 내 깊이까지 남이
Breaking me down, even ad-libs. Oh yeah. gosh, this album is such an adventure, which is what I guess he was going for. It's just such an adventure. I love that as well. It definitely had sort of 80s influences in there with the instrumentation. 80s the decade, not the group, have to say that. Because people sometimes, yeah, if you think, no way, people think that I'm saying the group, people really do think that I'm saying 80s the group. Anyway, I love the synths that, like, I love that sound. Sometimes I get bored when it's in like complete like 80s throwback, retro throwback songs, but this was kind of a fusion between that sort of sound, and it was quite housey as well. The ad-libs in this his ad-libs in this were just impeccable all throughout. There were these really nice vocals in the back, these sort of harmonies. It kind of sounded a little bit like a female vocal in there as well. It just sounded very, very pretty, and he added this sort of, this layer underneath of just this brightness. I can't explain it, it sounded really, really nice. And that bridge was impeccable. Impeccable. It was such an SM bridge. The melodies, everything about it, the chord changes, stunning, stunning, stunning. Let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, let's go. The next track is G.O.A.T, greatest of all time. Let's go. Ooh, that went lower. Ooh, it keeps getting lower and lower. I love that loop in the back. Ooh.
어느새 나이 드는 게 무섭고 안정적이라는 말이 더 불안해져 쉬운 길이 과연 어떤 건지 많은 게 뭔지 몰라 헤매고 있어 언젠가 엄마와 아빠처럼 사랑에 빠지고
Oh, he's giving us vocals.
가게 돼도 더 바라는 게 늘어나 불안할 것만 같아 겨우 시간이 흘렀다고 어른이 된 걸까 The greatest, oh yeah, yeah The greatest, oh yeah 어른이 되는 것 때론 어려울
It's a very R&B melodies.
원한 듯 흘러가지 I don't like that 그 시간마저 greatest 그럼 결국 The greatest, oh yeah, yeah The greatest, oh yeah, yeah I made up my mind
Those melodies.
지금 내 모습과 맘이 영원할 순 없겠지만 Say you're the greatest of all time 아직은 몰라 철없을지도 상상했던
It's that female vocal in there again as well.
The greatest, oh yeah, yeah,
Oh.
the greatest
Yeah.
어른이 되는 것 때론 어려울지 몰라 원한 듯 흘러가지 I don't like that 그 시간마저 greatest 그럼 결국 the greatest oh yeah yeah the greatest
Yeah. I like how it goes higher than lower. Oh yeah. That melody as well.
지금 내 모습과 맘이 영원할 순 없겠지만 Say you're the greatest of all time 때론 숨 넘어갈 듯 웃고 The lobster 한편에 울기도 하고 지금과 달라질 모습은 없어 뭐가 필요하겠어
This is insane. Who produced this? Did you hear that chime? Who produced this? Oh yeah. Yeah. Ooh, with the beat picked up. That's my favorite one. That was absolutely incredible. My favorite track so far. I love how sort of R&B the song was, like the way it was composed, the way it was written, the melodies, everything, the chords, just everything was so R&B, but I feel like the instrumentation and the choices of sounds wasn't very R&B. Do you know what I mean? It was very, very experimental and it blew my mind. It was stunning. The melodies were beautiful. Straight away, that loop as well, all those synths, The bridge moment was absolutely stunning as well. I feel like I could hear again those female vocals in the harmonies in the back again. I feel like I could hear that. That was absolutely stunning. The bridge moment as well, the way those strings came in. Oh my goodness. That was definitely 100% my favorite track so far. I loved it. There was something so dreamy about it as well. I think maybe because the fusion was so experimental and it was such an odd feeling, it just made it seem like a dream sequence. Maybe this was the dream sequence in Key's movie here. His movie album, absolutely fantastic. That was my favorite one, hands down. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, let's go. We now have the track I Can't Sleep. Let's go. Ooh, what is that? It's only my writing. Love it. Ooh, and that
I can't sleep no more. 시간은 벌써 AM4. 밖은 밝아져가도 알람 없이 I'm already awake. I can't sleep no more. 무서운 악몽이라도 반가워. 머릿속은 다 waste.
delayed versus delayed. Ooh, that drum part was very 80s. Yeah. Can't sleep no more. That electric guitar. Love those hi-hats that come in here as well. Yeah. Can't sleep no more. Vocals. Yeah, I love that. 시간은 벌써 AM8 밖은 밝아져가도 알람 없이 I'm already awake. I can't sleep no more. 악몽이라도 꾸면 좋겠어. 머릿속은 다 wasted. 아침보다 밤이 오는 게 싫어. God, Key's vocals are something else, man. He's such a good vocalist. I feel like he's a little bit of an underappreciated vocalist in K-pop, for sure. Just underappreciated in general, I feel, especially as a soloist. Anyway, that song was a little bit less my vibe than the other ones. I'm not sure why. I just feel like I won't listen to that one. It was still nice though, it was still enjoyable, just nothing really stood out for me too much. But I did enjoy it because he sounded absolutely fantastic and the production was great. Again, very consistent within the sounds of the album, but it had a different feel to it, if you know what I mean. Same vibe, different feel, if that can even work. Just not my favourite so far, but it was still enjoyable. That is the end of part 2, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here and I will see you in part 3. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter. And yeah, goodbye.
Oh.